Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're fine. I hope you had a beautiful day. I also had a beautiful day, though I didn't go to church. Yeah, but I hope you did go to church. The reason I didn't go to church today is because I have a cold, and I was like, no, let me not go before they kick me out, because it's a sensitive time. But I'm fine. I don't have corona because it's not my portion, and I believe it is also not your portion. So last time I told you guys, the last video was about how I got to get my visa and how I came here. Now I landed. Yeah, last time I said about the train, how we buy train tickets here. And you guys, if you hear me sometimes mixing words, please don't get confused, don't get angry with me. It's because I think the combination of the two languages, German and English, I forget sometimes, even when I'm talking to my mom. Yeah, I would like throw some German words, or so I think it's normal. I think I'll have to ask people who also come from home. So today, guys, I need you to clap for me. Why? I did my own hair. Yeah. And I even went ahead to style it like here. Yeah. So they say desperate times calls for desperate measures. And I think that is what happened to this girl. Anyway, guys. So I reached Germany. The first week I had to pay a fine. I told you because I hadn't bought a ticket, and yeah, life went on. So the next thing that shocked me was the first of all the stare. Like, these people can really stare at you. I had someone saying it is called the German stare. I don't know. Sometimes when you've had so many stories and then someone just stares at you without saying anything. Okay, some of them say something. They say like, you're beautiful, you have beautiful hair, or they just say, how are you? But 90% of the other people, they'll just stare at you and stare and stare. In fact, they do not blink. Yeah, they do not blink. They just stare at you until you're gone. So the first time that used to annoy me, like, why would you, hello, say something, yeah? But I got used to it, and I decided, if you stare at me, I'll stare right back, yeah? So I remember this one day, I was in the train, I was going to town, and then there was a woman, because like this, the trains, we sit facing each other, like the matatus, zile za home, yeah? So the lady was here, and we were facing each other, and then she kept staring at me without saying a word. Do you know, I stared at her, and as if that was not enough, I was like, no, I need to do something, yeah? So I asked her, what is it? Do you have something to tell me, or why are you just looking at me like that? So she didn't say a word. She just changed her seat. She went and sat somewhere else, and I was like, yeah, I stood for myself. But anyway, nowadays I do not, it doesn't affect me, not even one bit. You keep staring at me, I always say, you know why? If I was ugly, or if there was something wrong with me, they wouldn't want to stare at me. So if you're staring at me, it's because you think I'm beautiful, it's because you think I'm cool, it's because you're like, I wish I was an African. Anyway, so the next thing that shook me was, you go to the supermarket, clearly there are no foods here written in English. So even knowing what you want is a struggle. And then you struggle with checking out whatever it is that you need. First of all, like at home, we have the carts, the carts, the ones we use for shopping and all that. Here, if you don't have a coin, you cannot get to use it. So if you didn't carry a coin, you just carried your ATM, you will have to carry your shopping with your hands, okay? So that was one. Then after struggling, checking out what is it that I need, trying to translate with your phone. I used to teach German, but that does not mean that I knew everything when I came here. So you've struggled, you've Translated in German, we say Übersetzen, sorry. So you've done all that, then you go to the counter. Like here, it goes like zack, 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 zack. Yeah? They just put it, you put your things, then they are like, you know, the cashiers are like machines, you know? And then you wait for someone to pack your things for you. Sister, you're in for a rude shook. So it is you, as she calculates your things, or as she's doing her job, it is your job as well to pack your things. And not slowly, my dear, because the people who are queuing will start staring at you. They even start telling you, no, you have to hurry up or something. So that was one of a kind. And then I told you guys I came on summer. So on summer here, they're like, bicycles are like ants, you see? So everybody everywhere, old, young, I don't know what, everyone is riding their bicycles. So bicycles were all over. So that was not a problem for me. What shook me is seeing old women. Yeah, men, it is okay. That one I was used at home, yeah, okay. Ile tulikuwa tunasema ule mguka wa ama guka ya nani, you know, ule wa baiskeli. But now here, not only men, yeah, but also women, yeah. Unacheki mshosho anakaa ako 80 na ile mbio ametimbwa na bicycle yake, because that is what most people used to go use when they go to for shopping. So that was also one thing. But you know, they say when you go to Rome, you do as the Romans do. So what did I do? I think that month I got myself a bicycle. Yeah. So I was also, you know, enjoying summer with other people. And then about summer, I was shocked because I live near a lake. It is very beautiful. It's called Starnberger. And then on this sea, there are two ships. You can ride with the ships, and there are a lot of boats and everything, because most people here live in their own houses and everything. So people own boats and everything. So in summer, everyone is out there with their boat, their canoes and everything, and everyone is going to swim, you know. So swimming was not a problem for me. One thing that shocked me was I was with a friend of mine. She comes from Slovenia. So we were like, you know what, it's so hot, let us also go swimming, you know, let's go have some picnics, have some fun and all that. So we were like, we went to the first station. It was so full with people. So we were like, let's go far ahead. So when we went there, guess what we found? Oh God. There was a nude beach. A nude beach. Like you don't have anything. People are swimming naked. And then when you come from the sea, you're like, okay, you need to bask. So there were old men, old women, young children, everything, name them. It was a shock for me. I told my friend, no, I cannot, because I cannot stay naked in front of all these people. And then you're like, my goodness, some are too old, some I don't know what you're even ashamed of looking at them. And they are comfortable. Yeah, they'll even stand and stare at you. So I told my friend, no. Girl, you know what? I cannot swim here. Let's just go. So we left. So that was also one thing. Because being a sauna here, people go naked. That is it. So if you just try to go there with your some bikini and everything, people will stare at you and they'll be like, okay, who are you? Is she even normal? And all that. But sauna is understandable. How do you go swimming in a lake naked? And it is not even restricted for children or grown-ups. Everybody is allowed to go there. Yeah, so those are the Germans for you. And then the other thing was like with my hair. So everybody was like, oh, can I touch your hair? Oh, you have beautiful hair. Oh, it feels funny. Oh. Like now you do braids and then you undo them. Then you're like with your natural hair. So people will be like, did you cut your hair? Did you cut your hair short? Because you used to have like long hair. I remember one day my teacher asked me, Eunice, how often do you change your hair? Do you cut it? And how does it get to grow so fast? because sometimes you're with long hair, sometimes you're with short hair and everything. I was like, you know what? That is an African secret that I will not tell you, because even if I tell you, you'll not understand, you know? And something about Germans, they're so honest. Yes, they're honest. They'll tell you the truth or how they feel. And for them, take it as you want. Like, for example, I have friends, and I remember one day I planned to meet with a friend of mine. So she was like, Eunice, can you come over? Let's have some fun. Let's do something together and all that. I was like, yeah, okay. And then she tells me, and you know what? Come with your food. Yes. Come with your food. So I was like, I asked her, did you say I come with my food? She was like, yeah, come with your food, because me and my daughter will be, and my children will cook something. So just come with your food, and then, we'll chat as we eat and everything. So I was like, yeah, okay. Because in Africa, we are used to, if you have a guest, you cook, okay? And if they want to come with something, they do not necessarily come with food. They come with, maybe some juice, a loaf of bread, maybe some fruits. That is how we are used to. Now you go elsewhere where you're supposed to come with your food. But I find it okay. Like now, if you have a party, I remember we had a party last year, and the people we invited, they were like, okay, so Eunice, what are you cooking? Because we'll bring salad and everything, salad and some other things. So I was like, I'll bake a cake and, some other things. I'll buy drinks and all that. And they brought salad, they brought macaroni and all that. So I think it is also okay. Because sometimes we are not okay, but we are not bold enough to say how we feel or what annoys us, But for them, they will tell it as it is. And then the other thing, I remember the first time I went to for my practicals in kindergarten. And then, of course, I had to introduce myself to my children. So I was like, so I'm Eunice, and I come from Africa and everything. So the children were like, oh, so tell us, are there so many animals there? Like, do you get to see elephants every day? And how about lions? Are you not scared and everything? And then I was like, yeah, we have a lot of animals, my dears, but they live in the national park. We do not like live with them, But I was like, if it is an adult who asked me that, maybe I would have been rude, yeah. I know being rude is not okay, but I think I would have told them, yeah, you know what, like as you're walking, you meet with a lion, you're like, hi, lion, haha. Elephant, how are you, elephant? How is your day? Have a nice day and all that. Yeah, kidding, right? So, and again, children were like, okay. So they would stare at me, but children are honest and all that. So they would stare at me and they'd be like, oh, look at your Haut. What is Haut? Skin, sorry. Skin is called Haut in Deutsch, in German. So they'll be like, oh, can I touch your skin? So I also want to be brown like you. So if I go and bask in the sun, will I have a skin like yours and everything? Some will even ask you, were you born like that? Then they will start arguing. No, I don't think she was born like that. I think she was born like us, with our skin color. But then she was exposed to so much sunlight, and that is how she became brown. So I was like, no, children, calm down. I was born like this. I was never white as you people, because we have different people have different races look different. Like the Chinese people, it's not like they were born with like our eyes like ours. They were born with their original eyes, because people are different. Just the same way you people have. Some of you have blonde hair, some of you have black hair, some of you have curly hair and everything. So that is how everyone is special the way they are. And that was quite interesting. So guys, that's it for today. Of course, I've experienced a lot of, of things, and I'll continue telling you in the course of my next videos. So I love you guys. Please subscribe. Please make sure after watching this video you subscribe. And I want to thank you people who have already subscribed to my channel, because we are now almost hitting 50 and it has been less than 3 weeks now. So I appreciate you. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Okay, so stay safe till my next video. I love you. Subscribe, share, leave a comment, and stay safe. Love each other, and yeah, till next time. Ciao.